Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Arizona Cardinals.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
They'll start on the ground with Benson. And space tough to come by there as they get maybe a yard to the 37. You talk about this Miami defense.
Yeah, they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
This secondary has really developed into one of the strengths of this team. They diagnose, they cover, they run, they hit. What a nice team.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Another run here with Benson.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. They'll drop the throw. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in these spots, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. And Watson has it right side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage, as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as he's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
Big conversion. They were backed up deep to start the drive, able to pick up the 1st.
So the goal is at least a 1st down here, right? Pick up a 1st down, give yourself some breathing room, and if you have to punt after that, maybe you've helped with field position and you've helped out your defense.
And avoided a 3 and out on their opening drive. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big hitter there, a 26 yards.
That's another Dolphins first down. A gain of 26 yards. First down, Miami.
Right. Ready.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Catch made by Watson on the out route.
And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line. It's a big play there for Miami. 44 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley
with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Now the try here for the point after. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the handoff, Benson running right.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
You look at this defense.
They come into play number 12 in the NFL against the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 6.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
Finding his target, it's Trey McBride.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They run over center with Benson.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That tackle by Jeffrey Simmons.
2nd and 10 at the Dolphins' 36-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Arizona, 2nd quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
On the ready. Here we go, shot. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give up the middle with Benson. And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front over the game yardage. But every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Ready? Let's go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Big strides, look at him go.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Arizona. Trey McBride, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 7.
To kick off for Arizona.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut, hut.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ready, go. Ready.
They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Black, 95. Set, go. Set.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
3rd and 2, right? So this is a situation where low man has got to win at the line of scrimmage, but it's not just the low man winning. It's the low man who's winning with some force, and they had that to pick up the first down.
Barely picking it up, but they did.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They go play action here on first down. That's taken in by Watson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A nice throw by the rookie from Alabama. That's a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
Here we go. Edo blue. Set.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick slant here to Smith. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Devontae Smith, 26 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Brought down that time by Quay Walker.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
Second and 6.
They'll set up the throw. And it's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Open man, the former Gator. It's Ricky Pearsall. 2nd down in the yard. And now an audible here into something else.
2nd and a yard at the 16-yard line.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
That's good for a Dolphins 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Miami.
Looking to throw.
That's complete to Pearsall.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
He's got it with the 15. And he's going to get this deep on an Arizona side of the field.
Now 1st and 10 at the 11.
That's another Dolphins 1st down.
97.
8 yards. First down, Dolphins.
Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two.
On the double.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Come on, set. 10 black. Field black. Edo blue. Fury yellow. Ready.
2nd and 11. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. And now they're looking for 19 yards here on 3rd down following 2 negative plays. He'll drop to throw. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins.
Christian Watson.
As the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
On for the extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Of course, that flag accepted, and it backs the ball up 5 yards.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5.
Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20.
Here we go.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the 2nd half gets started. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us. And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
The Cards get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on third down.
Yellow, 43. Green jack.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. It got his man. Complete. Down to the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
Christian Watson.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Dolphins have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Running out of the gun here with Benson.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
43 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack. Back at the 47-yard line.
Derek Hall in there that time to get him to the turf.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
For a Cardinals, first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one is incomplete.
In a game that hasn't gone your way, you got to throw in the end zone at every opportunity and hopefully climb back in as much as possible. He put way too much on that throw, though, and that shot ends up with nothing.
Here we go, set.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Quick throw there is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at third and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's another Cardinals first down. Go!
Benson going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And it's caught. A touchdown saving tackle there. Now it's third and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal? And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals.
Trey Benson
Taking it in from a yard out.
and the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set, honey.
Again, it's Mixon.
And a solid run is. He'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Show that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Come on, set. Yellow, 60 red.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the double.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
10 seconds.
Now they'll change things up.
Black, 95. Hut.
Barkley inside handoff. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
50, green. Ready?
Second and 5. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half. And I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
They're going to look to throw.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the ready. Down. Yellow, 43. Ready, ready. Ready, ready.
They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Ready, break.
Second down and 4.
Here we go, here we go. 52 blue.
Mixon on the toss right. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, inbounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive the coach crazy.
This offense so far on third down, no problems to this point. A perfect 5 for 5. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Yep,
Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Saquon Barkley with his second touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Dolphins are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Cardinals 14. To kick off.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now back to throw.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A give left side for Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
They'll set up to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think.
And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson,
His second touchdown of the afternoon.
and the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Now Ryland for the PAT.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Dolphins 31, Cardinals 21. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th.
60 red. Roster, 6. 6. Mega. Will Green. Ready?
He'll look to throw.
Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th.
On the ready? Down. Yellow, 22. Hut, hut.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. 94 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
That good for 19 and a 1st down. That last effort is noteworthy because he just passed Tony Dorsett on the all-time rushing list. Dorsett had 12,739.
Well, rather fitting because Tony Dorsett, one of his nicknames, the Hawk. And this guy just flew right past him.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
10 flat. Eat blue. Black ultra. Check, huh?
They'll look to throw here.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Harrison Beavis to kick off.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Michael Wilson
From 13 yards out.
and the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
42. Cardinals 28.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks?
Picked off by Mack Wilson.